In every top 10 list of Batman comics, sometimes any comics, you'll start to see one issue reappear over and over with frequency. Batman Hush was a comic book arc that is considered by many to be almost a perfect Dark Knight story. It follows Batman being stalked afar by the mysterious Hush, and is, in the truest sense of the word, a detective comic, though by no means a flawless thriller. As the years passed since its 2002-2003 release, a numbering of differing opinions have surfaced, though the book has remained critically acclaimed for its stunning art direction by Jim Lee and well-conceived dialogue, thanks to Jeph Loeb. WhatCulture.com effectively panned the issue in 2014, calling the story a mishmash of nonsensical ideas, terrible plotting, and bad characterization. I remember reading this comic when I was younger. I remember being captured by the dark places in Jim Lee's Gotham and the twist of the characters. It isn't a perfect comic, but it is everything that draws us to Batman. We see inhuman feats of intelligence, coupled with remarkable detective skills, both of which see Batman using technology and his mind as one. I think perhaps the reason this comic gripped so many of us, and can feel hollow to some, is that it's so earnestly an incarnation of Bruce Wayne that is simply flawed, not pretentiously overcomplex. If we look past the B story with Catwoman, we find a Bruce Wayne who is clinging onto his humanity with his fingertips, those around him concerned he's being drawn further into his own world. We see Batman be injured, both physically and emotionally, multiple times. He's thrown into a coma because he's just a man, and despite the risks, is out on the streets soon after. He's forced to confront Superman, and is hopelessly outmatched against his friend. So does what Batman should do, and uses his mind. He attacks Superman's real weakness, without remorse or concern for the consequences. He attacks Clark's humanity. Hush isn't perfect, but it's immensely satisfying to read. It ends in the way all Batman stories should, and it leaves you wanting more of the Caped Crusader, more of Jeph Loeb and Jim Lee at the creative helm. I don't believe it's the best Batman story ever penned, but it leaves you wanting more. More of Gotham, more of the Dark Knight, and honestly, that's what good stories should do. They enchant us and leave us with a desire to return to the world. And what more could you really ask for from a great story? Thanks for watching, guys. This was a really fun way to kick off this new series. These videos do take quite a lot of time and research, so if you did enjoy, we'd really appreciate any support you can offer. I want to say a big thank you to all of our Patreons for helping this series come to life, and I'll see you next time.